There you go. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
What's
man?
up, folks?
It's been a while since we've had Chrissy and Amir. Ethan had some personal family problems. We hope to hear from him
Prayers
soon.
up.
Prayers up. He told us what it was. What we praying?
No, but I'm saying just praying that everything
Why
goes
does it
all right
matter,
for him.
bro?
I'm about to say you don't have to know the specifics. Just a terrible dude, man.
I personally believe, before we get into it, that I think you get like a certain amount of prayers answered. So I don't think you should go around using them. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't pray for your favorite team. Pray for yourself. Because, like, what if that prayer gets answered, but your life turns to garbage?
We're 40 seconds in and we're
Well,
cut.
I'm gonna say God already knew what it was gonna be. The God that
We're 40
I
seconds
know
in
we
and
all
we're
got
done.
different beliefs around, but the God I believe in, man, He don't limit your prayers, man.
I didn't say you limited the amount you like pray for.
Bro, get into the.
No, you said that you limited the amount that comes, to fruition.
Come on, man.
trying
We're
to
a minute in.
Hey, yo, if Tyrese hits that, I'm going. Yeah,
We're a
I'm going to
minute in.
So the NFL draft was last week. I watched it with Amir and Rashad, and it was some Tyson. Yeah, it was some different perceptions. So we're gonna get right into it, man. How do you feel as though your team did? Chrissy, you're going first.
Why do I always have to go first?
Because your team did. They did some things.
Your team did something.
They did some things.
I think, you know what? I was disappointed at first, as you all probably saw in the group chat.
Do you know his name?
Nobody. Yeah, I know all of their names.
What is his name?
Tyler Smith from Tulsa, tackle. Anyway, so yeah, I was disappointed because I felt like there was better prospects on the floor. I mean, on the board. But after looking at it, I think that they drafted responsibly. They didn't give me any flashy pickups like I wanted and what I'm accustomed to. So that's why I was pretty pissed. Because the remainder of the prospects on the board were like that I wanted were all defensive players, but they needed to go tackle and they went tackle, and all the other picks were cool too. I didn't really have no problem with the draft, like leading like later on. I think in like day 2 they had a great day 2. They got a lot of depth and addressed a lot of needs. Tackle something we've been needing to address. And then in the second round, I like the Sam Williams pickup a lot. And then the third round, I really like the Jalen Tolbert pickup as well. So I'm happy with their picks. I think that it's good. It's just not flashy, which is why people are giving them a lot of shit. But I think it was cool. You're not gonna get no reaction out of me this time. I'm straight.
I'm just loving that y'all bought in another tackle with the last name was Smith that holds. It fits.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So I'm cooling. I'm good. I give them a solid B. Nothing crazy.
A B is crazy.
Because you don't know their names?
No, I just don't think that tackle was a first round pick.
Okay. Why do you say that? What other tackle was on the board? Because
all of
the O-linemen on the board outside of Linderbaum, the center, was already taken off the board.
I don't believe just because
Linderbaum went 25.
Yeah,
he went right after us. Baltimore.
Yeah, and I don't believe just because you need a position mean you just take it right then and there. You just take whatever's available. I think
he wasn't going to be available. That was their whole thing.
Tennessee, I mean, if that was number 1 on you guys' board, then that's fine.
He wasn't number 1.
I just think that's a bad board if he's the one you got.
He wasn't number 1. All the guys that they wanted went in the top 12.
Yeah, and I don't think just because that happens, you have to just take what's there. I think that's when you trade back and you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to shift movement. I wanted them either to be aggressive and trade up.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if Hollywood Brown can go for it first, I mean, y'all could have did something, shit, you know.
But you went for 23, so yeah.
Yeah, and we were 24, so that's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You went for 23, so that's not crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, we could have traded up if y'all really wanted to get somebody off like the top of y'all list. Or if y'all wanted to play it safe, like y'all did in CD's draft, and wait till somebody fell to you, but that didn't happen. This draft had a lot of movements and a lot of trading, so it just didn't work that way. But I'm not gonna regret this pick. I think they did a good job.
I can respect it. One of the 2 football team fans can go first. I'll go with Amir because Rashad is just trying to believe in that class. And I want to hear Amir's opinion.
So with our first pick, we took Logan Bruss, offensive guard from Wisconsin. I don't like that pick.
Oh, he's doing that. I see.
That's my boy.
I know what you're talking about. But like our draft really happened in free agency. We picked up Bobby Wagner. We're trying to get this
he's going
running
all
back
the way.
campaign going.
Who is he?
The Rams, baby. Yes, sir.
Dave was there draft night, bro.
The full transfer.
I thought you were gonna take the bolt up route. I didn't know you were gonna go.
No,
I'm taking the bolt.
They
up
lose
route.
too much for me,
You might,
man.
you might as well go to the defending champ.
So
I'm rooting for a playoff
you're staying
team,
in the NFC.
bro, like,
you left Washington. You're leaving Green Bay, and now you're going to the Rams.
Yeah, no, that Green Bay sorriness. I'm just not sticking with that no more.
Wow.
You gotta
Never
find.
thought I'd hear today. This is gonna change week one.
On being serious, I mean, our draft was real mid. I feel like we got a lot of low floor, high ceiling. I mean, no. High floor, low ceiling guys. Like, I don't know if any of them are gonna be stars, but I feel like they'll be able to come in and produce like solid, like right away. But I just don't know if we're gonna get anything more than that. You know what I mean? Like, the Dotson pick, I mean, on the surface, it was like, dang, we reached, which was like, and I still looking back at it, I think we reached like maybe 6 or 7 picks. Like, when Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show, he said that they had 6 receivers with a first round grade. Dotson was one of them. So he wasn't going to make it past pick number.
He would have won the Green Bay,
yeah, whatever the first pick the Packers had.
Yeah.
So it was like he might have been a reach like 6 or 7 picks, but the receivers were flying, so you had to grab one. The only reason I don't necessarily love the pick is because he feels like a duplicate of what we already have, and like, you know what I mean? Like, Terry McLaurin, good hands, but he's also can be put here and put there. That's what they got Curtis Samuel for last year. Like, we did kind of need a big receiver, which Treylon Burks would have fit, but I mean, I wanted a lot.
Did you agree with the trade down?
Yes, I loved the trade down.
I have a video.
I was super excited for the trade down.
I was in pain, and Amir was excited
because who
did y'all want out of both of y'all? Did y'all both want receiver? Or did y'all want Kyle Hamilton?
I want a receiver.
No, I wanted one of the studs, and Ron was like, "Nah, I'm good."
You wanted a name. You didn't want like a certain.
Rashad was cool with Kyle Hamilton. Amir was not. Amir wanted just the receiver.
No, I did want a receiver not named Drake London, because that would have made me cry. So me and Chris talked about that.
I didn't see him going first off the board though.
The separation, man. Like, you can't fit a post-it note between him and the defender. It's really bad, man. Like, I just don't like watching guys who can't create separation.
That's a bar. You stole that?
Huh?
Post-it note?
Nah, that's all me.
That's a bar.
That's all me. But no. In the NFL, guys are stronger, tougher. These aren't college kids, man. I'm not throwing a jump ball against Jalen Ramsey. If they put Jalen Ramsey on you, how are you gonna get open? Show me another way. There's nothing else. I'm throwing a jump ball every time. No, I'm not doing that, bro. So I didn't want him. So I was very happy when he went 8. Kyle Hamilton, I don't know. He just speed, man. I like safeties who can cover back and forth.
He's not going to be slow when he plays either.
He plays faster than a 4.6.
He's not going to be slow.
But 4.4 guys play faster than 4.4, so he's still going to be behind. Like, I just didn't want it. I mean, like Drake London, I would have went home extremely upset. Kyle Hamilton, I wouldn't have been overly excited, but I've been like, all right, I understand why they got him. But once we traded back, I thought we were getting a little bit more, but we only had like 2 picks in the middle round, so we were able to, get more players. So I can't really be mad at the draft down. I mean, the trade down. It was a mid draft though to me, like maybe like a B-, C+.
Y'all like the QB pick?
Oh, I love Hal. That's probably my favorite pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because of where you got him. Like, if we didn't get Carson Wentz, and he was there in round 2, we probably would have tried to take him in round 2. So the fact that we were able to get him in round 5, I didn't really love any of the QBs this year anyway. Like, Kenny Two Gloves going first lets you know all you need to know about this class. So, I mean, I'm not going to, be ecstatic like, oh, yeah, he's the future. But taking a round 5 flyer on a guy like that, I mean, I can't be mad at that. Like, I'll take it.
Should I take it away, man?
Yeah, man. We sold, bro.
Damn.
I like Jahan, too. He's going to be a good player, but you literally have all the receivers right there, and you're just like, no, I don't want him. No, I'm good.
Who was left? Christian Watson and Treylon Burks? Was that it?
They traded the pick that was Olave.
Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's what made it hurt so much. We traded it to the
like we should have taken Olave, and then they traded up to get Olave. I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, that was really interesting.
And then
when I thought they were trading up for Malik. When I went on Twitter and saw the pick, I was really dumbfounded. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I thought
Jameson Williams, Jammo got drafted as well. They had all of them there besides Drake London.
That's what I'm saying. And then
and Garrett Wilson,
the two studs left.
I saw that we would have taken Wilson if he was there. If he was there in the pick.
Yeah.
But they remember that thing you sent me pre-draft about the Saints and the Commander trading down, and I was like, trying to talk Ron into doing it.
That's crazy.
It's cap, and it
happened. I literally thought that they were talking about both of them trying to trade down, not them trading with each other. That's nuts. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ron's a good guy too.
No, he's been one. He's been one in Carolina.
Yeah.
Since the 15-1 season, he's been a good guy. Actually, no, that's cap. Since the 11-5 season, he's been a good guy.
You can even hear it in the press conferences too. Like if Carson doesn't work, he knows he's cooked.
Good, man. I've always wanted a younger guy.
That's what it takes.
Got to keep up with the modern times, man.
How about the rest of the class, though, bro? You like that one?
The what?
The rest of the class.
Oh no, I like the rest of the class. It's just that the trade just threw me off from the beginning. Like if this was the class without a trade, I'd probably be cool with it. But I don't understand.
We didn't have that many picks, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't trade that spot back, the class looks a lot smaller. You might have 4 guys, 5 guys.
I still want to send a D tackle in round 2, though. He's not.
I didn't like that either.
That was. I think that was one of. I think that's why I have your class graded as like a C- because that pick is bad. I just don't.
I like the player, but like
they're preparing for the future because Payne is gone after this year.
And
he's not.
Who did y'all let go? Y'all let
So they.
No, it was another one too. Was it Tim Settle?
Exactly. Yeah, Tim Settle. That's what I'm saying. So
I would have just paid him as opposed to.
I know. Yeah. No. I would have too. But like after you do that, like after you let him go, it becomes a need. I wouldn't have done it in round 2, but I would have I would have selected a D tackle in the first 4 rounds for sure, just because of the depth. Like, and now, like I said, Payne's going to be gone. Like, most likely, chances you resign him are very low. So you're looking at Jonathan Allen and a bunch of randoms now.
But that's why when he's a high floor, low ceiling, that's kind of how I see it too. But like I said, if they don't, like if they aren't good, then we're like, what do we really just do? Like the class was, like most of the players are gonna expect to come in and actually play now. So, but if they aren't good, it's like, oh, you just drafted ready guys, but they suck. Yeah.
I understand how it gets.
Man, you had 5 and 7, bro. You were teed before pick 8.
Chris, I know you saw. I know you saw the picture,
and that was it.
I know you saw the picture. The top 2 players on Dallas's board play for us. It's unfortunate. They had a picture of Stephen Jones holding some paper.
It wasn't Stephen Jones. It was Jerry, and Stephen told him to put it down.
Oh, I mean, they're both some great. They're both some good dudes.
Jerry,
but Kayvon and Evan. I'm not even going to talk about them too much. It was tears in my eyes. It was just a great evening. Now round 2.
Stop there, right?
Yeah, round 2. I don't dislike the Wan'Dale pick because I see what Brian Dabble and them do. They have multiple guys that can do multiple things. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I told you, I trust in what they do to the point where it's like. I need to see it not work before I automatically say it won't work.
You know, it's just crazy that like Mechie went the pick after that though. Like it's like
I wouldn't have taken Mechie. I wouldn't have taken Mechie that early either. I don't. George Pickens would have been the only receiver I like, but like in Buffalo they had Isaiah McKenzie and like Cole Beasley, like guys that can do more than one thing when they get the ball. So I guess that's what Kadarius and Wan'Dale will be. I didn't like it in the second round. We took a corner from LSU. I liked him. Then we took a linebacker in like the 6th round that I think he'll play for us a lot. But
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, he's really good in coverage. And we didn't replace Tay Crowder. I was worried we were gonna do that, but my boy gets to play. But I really liked our class. I mean, we would have got an A just based off of our first round. Like we wouldn't. It wasn't no dropping below that. So I'm pleased. We didn't get a lot of the guys I wanted, but you know what I'm saying. It is what it is when you get Kayvon and Evan Neal. So,
stupid, bro.
I'm in a great place. Like
I'm not, man.
No complaints out of me. But let's move on. The biggest winners. I think we should all know who that is. Like it shouldn't be no.
If we're going to New York, then I believe.
No, not us. But
I'm talking about the Jets.
I'm
talking about the Jets in round 1.
I think they won, but I don't think they would have been.
Are you talking about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah,
then?
yeah, it's the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
I have another bird logo team that drafted extremely well this year.
The Ravens,
they usually do.
The Ravens.
Yeah, they always draft.
The Ravens did a really good job.
They had I think they had a better draft in the first round than we did. When you added everything that they did.
Like just
Kyle Hamilton, the
Linderbaum, and then they got off of Marquise in this receiver market. Like Marquise is gonna command like Christian Kirk's contract. And that's crazy. Like that's just not what you want to do. And with DeAndre
suspension, that'll help.
Exactly.
That came in very clutch.
Yeah, he's
well. They knew that behind the scenes. It just took a while for the public to know. But the
he's
Cardinals
a couple weeks away
from
being a good guy, though. For being honest.
No, I thought he was a good dude before it happened, but now he's one of the greatest. So James Harden, DeAndre Hopkins, equal fall off, man. It's just like and it just came down.
DeAndre's not falling off.
Please, Chris.
Oh man,
come on,
she's
man.
Defending that. She's defending being the best in the league.
Come on,
she's got to stick behind that tape.
He's not the best.
Ethan Joel Embiid type too.
Is he still top 5?
No.
When healthy, I mean, come on. When healthy,
no.
Let's be real.
I'm sorry.
With receivers,
it's hard because of all this young raw talent coming into the league. It's hard to judge because of the sliding scale he was on last season. Like he had a decline last season due to injury. He just very, very injury prone. And that's how them slender niggas get. They get very injury prone.
We're not gonna begin a dialogue, but I want you to give me the 5 receivers with D-Hop included.
D-Hop's not top 5 right now. I'm saying when healthy.
Okay, cool. All right. No, I mean he could be 125%.
Right now, I'm about to say right now.
It's just really hard to say.
That's the part that's losing me.
No, like
there is no right now. He's not top 5, man.
He was top 5 going into this past season.
Yeah, going into last season, I'd say he was top 5.
Right. So when I'm saying like with him and his injuries,
you hadn't seen Jamar Chase catch a ball yet in the NFL.
I thought Jamar Chase was better than him before. I thought Jamar Chase was better than him.
You got Jamar Chase. You got Cooper
first half at Clemson.
Eclipsed him this year. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just had to see one more Justin Jefferson year to say he's not.
I don't have to
see one more game. It's over with, bro. He's a good dude though. Like he had a great prime.
Over with is crazy. You acting like the nigga's washed or something.
What do you think good dude means?
He's certainly not. He's certainly not washed. I just don't know what type of.
That's what a good guy is. A washed fella. Klay Thompson's a good guy.
Hold on. What is wash for D-Hop? Like
it's over with, man.
Like what is wash?
All right, so he's
next
year
he comes.
Is he top 10?
He's gonna have 400 yards after he returns from that 7 straight missed weeks. He was on my fantasy team.
400 is crazy.
He was on my fantasy team, bro.
He's gonna miss 7 games. And then he's gonna get hurt
6
and miss 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go. So now, how many does he play?
I mean, 406 games is crazy, bro.
So let's run through some guys. Though.
Maybe a few if they make the playoffs.
We got Jay Jettis.
Yep.
Jamar.
Diggs.
Cooper. I ain't gonna lie, that's where it gets hot because the names.
Devontae, can you add Devontae there?
Yeah,
no.
Devontae and Tyreek are better than him.
No.
Devontae's a good guy too, man.
You need to calm down.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's take the bias out of it.
And then this is
I was joking. Yeah, Tay Adams is 5. Tay Adams is top 5.
And this is where it gets bad because I'm taking Mr. Sedarian every day of the week. It's no question. I'm probably taking T. Higgins over bro as well.
Oh man, he's good. He's just talking. Yeah, he's just talking to talk at this point. It was a good joke.
We got Cooper Kupp in there, didn't we? I'm so serious. I genuinely believe DeAndre Hopkins is washed. I'm not joking. This is
washed is crazy. Like Julio, you can argue Julio is washed.
No, Julio's not.
Julio's been a good guy for a year.
Julio's beyond washed. Julio's done.
No, I would say Julio's just washed.
That's beyond washed.
He's not washed.
And it breaks my heart because Julio's one of my favorite players ever.
So let's say DeAndre was not suspended next season. Going into next season, he wouldn't even be. Would you put Keenan Allen over DeAndre Hopkins?
No,
not that bald, brother.
Would you put Mike Evans over DeAndre Hopkins?
It's debatable.
Hell no.
We got 8 straight 1Ks.
I don't know.
Mike Evans is so booty. It's insane.
I'm just not a D-Hop. Like D-Hop just like he just doesn't.
Are you putting Adam Thielen over D-Hop?
No, come on.
Yeah, now she's trying to push another agenda. She's trying to push another narrative and make your claims invalid by calling you racist after you say yes to a question like that. That's what she's trying to do.
I'm putting Deontay Johnson over D-Hop.
That's crazy.
Y'all got to be better people.
That's what it comes down to, man.
I'll put Antonio Brown over him if he plays
right now.
But D-Hop ain't got. I don't know what y'all. Is that stupid catch in 2020 over the 3 players? Is that what it is? Is that what's carrying on?
No, last year he was bombs. I'm not gonna say he wasn't.
We gotta let it go, man. We gotta start.
It was a hamstring injury every other week, man. My fantasy team suffered from one half players.
Amir is excluded from this conversation because he had D-Hop. I
tried to get him too, so I don't feel bad for bro. I tried my best.
Who did you try to give me? Who did you try to give me? You tried to give me what? Probably Kadarius Toney on the dollar.
It was Cordero Patterson. You had Kadarius Toney. It was Cordero Patterson.
Then I gave him to Jordan.
Oh, you bought him for $96.
$89.
Not 96. It was like 71,
89. I was inside the closet. That's a bad bar.
Yeah, no, that's a wild.
No worries.
I was at the job working this.
Hey, Tyson, we got a clip player. We got one.
All right.
In the closet, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. David officially comes out of the closet.
June next month, bro. We ain't waiting on you, man.
Now
Make
you
sure
can go
you
back
guys
to the Capitol
come
and
to
everything.
Pride
Man.
with me. Let's go up, man. I truly do believe D-Hop is washed. We need to let this go. I mean, it just is what it is. Like somebody's got to be washed. That's the way the game goes. Like
that's the way the game.
And it's just his turn. You know what I'm saying? If he comes back in those 11 games,
he made it longer than Julio, bro.
Please
take it.
That breaks my heart too. Like that, Julio's one of my favorite players ever.
I think it's too early. It's too early.
Me too, but you can't. It's just being in denial is a bad bar, man. I'm just calling it how I see it. Now I said that in the chat the other day. We just got to call stuff how we see it, man. Let's just be honest about it, bro.
Maybe if Julio goes to Indianapolis, he'll get 800 yards. I don't even care about
Ryan is a good guy too.
So because D-Hop has battled through injury and he's suspended next season, it's just determined he's washed. Because let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you this. Before this season started, because this person was on injury, last year going into this year, would you consider Odell washed or top 10 coming into the 2021 season?
Yeah, but playing with Baker, everybody's washed.
Now Odell's a good
guy.
But
how many times has DeAndre Hopkins played with poor quarterbacks?
I mean, but like Baker's on a different level of that. It's like
Baker's a good guy.
It's like not even give bro a chance to catch the ball bad. Like the dudes that threw it to DeAndre would at least throw it around him.
A good guy though is someone's like.
You gotta think about it. Baker Mayfield is basically a free agent right now, and the league is just saying no.
And I feel for him because Hugh Jackson had a clip. And I agree with it. I didn't really think of it because I'm not into the X's and O's like that. But at Oklahoma, he played in the spread offense, 5 wide all the time. They got him playing with 2 tight ends right now, bro. Like it's just
but even before the 2 tight ends set, didn't they?
I mean, his best. I don't know what they were doing his best season when they made the playoffs. I don't remember, but it's just not looking good for bro.
They weren't sucking. I remember that much.
Yeah, but back to D-Hop though, man. I just don't see it.
Interesting. I can't wait to revisit this conversation.
He'll be top 15.
Yeah.
But you got to think for someone who was once considered like
the best
top 2 receiver, the best receiver, top 15 is good guy material. Like
that's James Harden. That's why
James Harden fell off. My problem is saying he's washed. Like that
same thing with
you gotta like take it like we call James
Odell. Odell's a good guy too, man. He's just like
I can't say that, but
I don't think so. I just think
Odell Beckham. When I saw Odell Beckham, trust me, I got to play against him twice every year in the division. When Odell was at his peak, he was a top.
He's the best player.
He was a top 3 receiver, undoubtedly. Now he's probably top
25. Yeah,
top 20, 25-ish. Like, so he's still a good player, quality player, but he's just like he's undoubtedly had a fall. Like, now that brother's not a good guy. That's the opposite. He's not a good guy, man.
That's crazy. I was trying to pay attention, bro. It was so quick. I was like, "Wait, what's that?" His impact on. That's crazy.
We'll just move on, man. Long live D-Hop, man. It's just over with.
Long live D-Hop is crazy.
Tyson, you're so cooked. It's insane. I really feel for you.
Biggest losers of the drive. Who had the worst afternoon?
Oh God, there was a team I was thinking of.
Chicago Bears.
Well, I don't count them as NFL team anymore.
Okay, well, I got 2 teams, and I got
that's tough.
The Chicago Bears won. They didn't do anything yet in free agency to help Justin Fields. And the Carolina Panthers. I don't think the Panthers.
No, I think they had I think them and Falcons had the best picks in the drive. Yeah, seeing where they got the quarterbacks. They got Corral in the 3rd? Was it 3rd?
Yeah, they both were there around.
Yeah, but outside of him and Ikem,
Who they have in the? I don't know.
It's not that bad. I give them like a C, but like poor. Like
they got
draft.
A B.
I feel
Y'all got
Bears.
a B. You gave the Cowboys a B, but they got a C.
The Panthers like a C minus. Because they got Coral, so and that could end up being their franchise.
And they got one of the best tackles in the class.
Yeah, I might say Conwell's their franchise tackle, regardless. Whoever's playing like quarterback, he's going to be there.
Borderline C. I think that's fair. Dallas B plus.
That is very biased, and
you said Dallas BB plus.
Yeah, I just don't.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah, that's some crazy bars.
Is it because you don't know the players? Is it because they're not flashy names? What is the?
It's not a flashy. I told you, if you're the players or the guys that are there, if that's who was on their board, top 5, whatever, take your guy. I just don't think that was a guy that they had to take right then and there.
All Jermaine of the Johnson guys that they wanted were already gone.
Jermaine Johnson should have been taken easily. That was a no-brainer.
Yeah, of course. That's why I said I was upset. I wanted defense, but they address needs. So
and that tackle has a lot of. He's not going to come in and dominate.
He has the athleticism. Everything that is wrong with him can be fixed. Like he has the talent. He has the raw talent. He has the hands for it.
I just don't know
the
if
problem with him. The problem with him in college was penalties.
I like that.
Discipline. That's discipline and technique, and that could be fixed.
What did he play in? What conference was that?
Whatever Tulsa plays in. The American Jones? I think so.
To say those penalties are going to get fixed when the guys rushing him are better?
He is a really good run blocker, and they needed help in the run. There was an issue with the run game last season.
Zeke, he was the issue.
It was Zeke, but it was also the line too. I don't understand why y'all think we have this wall of Dallas. It's not.
That's what those Dallas though. That's what the media tell you.
I know it's butt cheeks though. I know that offensive line is bad, but I don't think
terrible.
it's terrible.
Tony Pollard averaged 5.5 yards to carry, man.
Tony Pollard is different.
We're pushing. No, Zeke's different.
I just don't think taking bro made it any better. That's my entire thing. I don't think it was too much of an improvement.
But I think the line is good. Or not good. The line is solid. Y'all lost a couple pieces. Y'all lost a couple pieces all season.
I mean,
who do we? Oh, Lyle. He didn't even start, so it's fine
at all
for depth. No, he didn't because he got suspended and he came back. He lost his starting job
to Connor Williams. Who did he lose it to?
No, to Terrence Steele, an undrafted cat that we had for a couple years. But he's been developed. That's my point. These cats can be developed.
Did y'all take a corner?
We did.
Who is
I think in the 5th round. Deron Bland, I believe his name is.
Oh man.
But I really like the Damon Clark pick out of LSU. Unfortunately, he had spinal fusion surgery, so he may not play this season, but he's an excellent linebacker.
What's that mean, Dave? Why you say good Lord?
Spinal fusion
is crazy.
It's a.
I'm gonna say that's not regular.
But they wouldn't have drafted him if he couldn't. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I think we got him in 5.
Signed Justin Ross, and they ain't looking good for bro.
Well, they didn't draft him.
He's undrafted. This is you took a pick. You picked this guy.
Yeah. No,
that's why. That's why
Nakobe Dean fell from round 1 to 3 because of injury. Like if you still take somebody, it's like
his was just a shoulder.
Yeah, but he refused to get surgery.
He just wasn't getting surgery on that.
I mean, you got to be built different though to win that natty. So
but then also when you look at it, right?
He hasn't had it yet.
He had 6 players in that Georgia team going round 1.
Look at the lineman that he had in front of him. Not saying he won't produce in Philly. Philly got to steal.
I hope the guy
Philly took one of them.
He took. I understand that. I understand that. They took one, but I'm saying
he is 2 of them. He's 2 people.
Oh my god,
it's the best pick of the whole draft right there. That's the one.
Chrissy doesn't realize it's going to be Big Fletch and Jordan Davis right in the middle. Leave the players.
Did you say Fletch?
I told him on draft night, Big Cox and Big Jordan Davis.
Don't tell me you think Big Fletch is a good dude.
Is he washed?
Please don't start.
They didn't release him for a reason.
They released him to restructure the contract.
Yeah, that's
he
what
ended
I'm
up
saying.
coming back.
They didn't let him go for longer than an hour.
He
wasn't even a free agent.
He's up there, guys.
What?
He's a good
disrespecting Big Cox is a really bad take.
All right, I'm not sure if you're just saying that.
Why do you say it like that, bro?
So
anyway, y'all can say y'all losers. I'm done.
Other than the Dallas Cowboys, I don't think the Cardinals had a great draft. Trading a first round pick for Marquise Brown is not. I mean, it's okay now.
They're trying to make Kyler happy though,
I guess, but that's not the one.
Then you got to think they knew DeAndre Hopkins was on PEDs. We didn't.
It's a bar.
I almost want to say New England, but Bill.
That's what I want to say. I'm gonna say New England. I like the Tyquan Thornton pick around too, but other than that,
and me and Amir see eye to eye, man. We gotta let this Bill Belichick Jr. stuff go.
That's what I was thinking too. That was on my list.
A good driver, bro.
He's a good guy now too, man. Tom's not there anymore, man. It's all over now.
Being a good guy and making the playoffs is tough. I don't know how you.
41-17.
No, they got clapped. No, they got clapped.
Sure. That division is no longer theirs. Them boys is cooked. Oh yeah, I agree. New England, they suck. L plus ratio
plus be better plus Bill Belichick is almost done.
Plus prime over. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Biggest winners. I think we talked about that, right? We got that covered.
We got ours. We did. Not too many teams lost because it was such a talented draft this year.
It was. Who had the best pick though? Pick one. Just one player. The best selection in the whole draft. To you guys.
Oh, Steelers, George Pickens. Loved it. I love that pick.
I love the more after I saw the video.
That was great too, but I just love the pick because it's like they needed a receiver.
I wanted us to draft George Pickens before, but once I saw that's how he was after the draft, I'm like, bro, we should have took.
They also got
Buddy was on demon time.
They also drafted. They also got Calvin Austin too in the 4th round. So the Steelers.
He should have just put on black forces, all black, and just watched the draft like that, man.
They do it big.
I'd love to see him and Jalen Ramsey. That'd be hilarious.
Man,
somebody's getting tossed. I'm talking Odell, Josh Norman, 2016 type beat.
This was a good one. I didn't even know y'all had him.
Yeah, when I saw they took him, I was like, wow, of course their first pick is a solid player.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think the best one, Drake Jackson to the USC. He went to the USC to the Niners. I think the best pick in the whole thing definitely was Damian. What's my name, bro? Desmond Ridder. I'm Damian.
I'm gonna say Damian.
Yeah, Desmond Ridder to the Falcons in the 3rd.
That's a good pick. Yeah, I like
that. If they would have took him, probably if they would have traded back and took him in the 1st, it would have been like, what the hell? But you would have understood it. For them to get him in the 3rd is crazy. So Mariota's on the time restraint.
Which he only signed a 1 year, so like they know what it is.
Yeah, he's got about.
More importantly, he knows what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody knows.
He might be on the
needs to get into that RG3 type mindset. Let me mentor this guy. Keep me around.
And speaking of that, let's have a quick conversation.
Oh no, please.
How did you guys feel about Ryan Tannehill and what he said?
You know how I felt about it.
Oh, I was gonna save that for disrespect, but
that's disrespect. I don't think that's disrespect.
Does racism fall under disrespect anymore? Or?
I don't think it was really.
Who said it's right?
I'm calling it.
If that was Kenny Pickett, he would have said the same thing.
Nah, man.
Oh wait, did y'all finish the best picks?
Yeah, no, go ahead. We didn't even name him like that, but I said Desmond Ridder.
Mine's is nothing too crazy. I just don't want to be like, I don't want to pick a 1st round pick. But did y'all say when y'all say Kyle Hamilton?
No. Yeah.
I wanted to say him, but I didn't want to use a 1st round pick. But low key, this may not be crazy, and it may go overlooked. But I really, really like the Bills getting James Cook.
Ooh,
I really like that. I know it got a poor grade for some reason, but I'm like they got him. It's not like they got a running back in the grades. 1st round.
Yeah,
I know. No, I don't. But I was just like, the Bills have needed a solid run game for a minute. They passed on Najee and Travis Etienne, I think, last season. So I'm glad that they filled the gap with that because I think James Cook's solid. So
we're not really doing that. We're not doing the obvious ones like that, bro.
Yeah, that was gonna be mine if it wasn't.
No 1st round.
Yeah, he's the best pitcher of all time. So
no, the picture of him and the Kobe D next to each other is too hard.
Posted up. It's really crazy. Yeah, I agree with that though. I think they would have gotten Brees, but the Jets just
the Jets went stupid.
I just don't.
Yeah, they just I pick in the 2nd round.
So that's not even a bad pick. I just don't like it. I mean, Michael Carter is.
I mean, why not get 2?
Like they're both
still got Ty Johnson too.
They're both three down guys. So I don't understand how you're gonna make that work. But it's not my job. But
I mean, one's a 4th round, one's a 2nd round pick. They're not gonna really care that much. It's not what we got to do.
That's pretty crazy. But let's transition over to some hoops, man. How are we feeling about these offs, man? Are they hitting like last year? Are you guys enjoying them?
It's a good series. It's just now that there's 2 like clear series that like nobody's gonna watch, but they're gonna be on.
Like yesterday's run of show is much better than today's matchups.
100%. I mean, as a Heat fan,
Boston Bucks, like that's gonna be a dogfight.
I only watch these games because I'm a fan of these teams. If I wasn't, I wouldn't watch them.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
it's
think
just
I'm gonna watch
with Embiid getting
back.
hurt too. Like, I don't watch anything that comes on after 10 anymore anyway. So those West Coast games are cooked.
I was struggling to finish the Grizzlies game last night, but I ended up finishing it.
If I told you I watched that game last night, I'd be lying. I woke up, didn't even know I had Ja. I didn't even know Ja had 47 until about lunchtime today. No. It was probably like
the last 6 minutes of the game.
It was like 9 o'clock. I saw Ja at 47. I just didn't watch.
Ja was in a different bag last night, though.
Yeah, I just didn't watch it. I just didn't. Then I seen him. He had Jordan Poole twerking.
Half-spin, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no, that was really bad.
Hands on his knees doing his top shit. Yeah. Word to Megan Thee Stallion. Period.
Hands on my knees is a crazy one, man. You just can't be pushing that promotion.
Yeah, that was bad. I do like watching Jaren Jackson Jr. play. He's just funny. Like, there's a lot of talent there, but the way he shoots is funny. And then
now his 3-point form actually makes me mad, but it be going in there.
The refs be hoeing him. I'm so sorry. After watching him in the Timberwolves series and then watching some of these calls on him be kind of crazy.
I think it's a thing that nobody's ever talked about, but like I think veterans are smart enough to know like he fouls a lot. So if I flail my arms a little bit around him, they're gonna call it, especially if he contests. So it's like
like if you just get known as one of those guys, it just gotta make it look good.
Yeah, Mark. So I'm trying to get some help, but
I'm just ready for round 3, man. Round 2's a wrap for us. So
yeah, the Sixers are some good dudes.
Nah, they got cooked. I mean, once Embiid came out with that stuff. I mean, they were cooked. I mean, James Harden, like we said, is one of the greatest guys of all time at this point. I don't even think he's in right now. They're closing lineup, man. They've got Maxey running the show with Furkan, Korkmaz, and James Harden's on the bench. They're only down 10.
I was about to say, I just checked my phone. They're only down 10.
Oh, never mind. My bad. James Harden, he's out there. I just haven't noticed him. Like, I literally did not know he was out there.
Yeah, he's 6 of 15 right now.
He hasn't touched. He hasn't touched the ball in like at least 5 possessions.
He's 40. Do you guys think this is who he is now, or is this?
Oh no, it's gonna get worse.
Oh man,
like give it another off season, a little bit more partying with little baby, and it's over. Like I'm talking Kyle Lowry type numbers, man. Might be Allen Iverson out the league type beat too.
Big 3.
I don't even know if he's good enough for them anymore. They try to stay in shape, big dog. Like I don't know if he can commit. He might want to go to that rappers basketball league.
Is it good enough for a big 3?
The one with Chris Brown.
Man, that's the kind of hatred that fuels my soul right there. That's what keeps me going.
He is crossing them all is up.
That's the kind of hatred I need, man. That's some good stuff. That's what keeps me going.
I'm telling you, we're talking the Chris Brown league with NLE Choppa and them boys. Since he wants to be a rapper anyway, man.
He's supposed to be running with FaZe Clan.
Talking about the crew.
Oh my god.
That brother wants to be a
James
rapper.
Harden should become a basketball YouTuber, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
For real, man.
Former Kentucky point guard Isaiah Briscoe plays in the crew, and he gives out good work. So James Harden,
Briscoe is a name I haven't heard in so long, bro. That's crazy.
He's on Chris Brown's team, bro. He gives out crazy work. Don't know if James Harden could handle that, man. I ain't gonna
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Not only defensive end, man. They call him fouls in the crew.
No, the defensive end it was already bad, but it's gotten worse, and the offense hasn't gotten better either. So I can see that.
Actually, hilarious.
Wow. Not in the crew is wicked.
That's too funny. Has anybody's favorites changed for the championship?
Yeah, now that I see us playing, we're gonna win it, man.
Yes, sir. Get behind your game.
Nah, I'm capping like I don't know what. I think the Warriors win the title.
Really?
But that hasn't changed. I said that last time we were on here.
I think
they win. Even with Clay trying to hold them back, he's a good guy, but
you think
I just don't think he can stop. Huh?
They beat the Bucks.
They won't have to. The Bucks won't be there.
Oh, y'all beat the Bucks.
Hopping off that.
Yes, sir.
Nah, not us. The Celtics.
Oh wow. Oh, they get punished right here.
I had Bucks in 6, but what they've done to Giannis in these first 2, man. Even when he had a great all-around game in game 1, but even still the shooting numbers were horrendous. And last night he put it in the second gear, but it was too late. Like first half 2 for 12. He was looking like Kevin Durant.
That first half was really bad.
That was a sight I just wasn't really used to, man. Giannis getting boxed is a crazy sight. Like, it's been a couple of years, man. 2020 bubble type vibes, the way we were putting them down. Like, I don't know, man. The Celtics just got defense, dog. They did that without Marcus Smart. Like, I just don't know. They need Drew Holiday to be a great player, like every night.
He was game one, but I don't think he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he had an off night, and guess what? You lose. Victor Oladipo's got 20, man. He's not a good guy. He's just a great player.
I'm not changing.
Who was your pick, Dave?
I have an update on Ethan. He's about to be a mother.
A father,
an uncle-in-law, not a dad.
Oh,
he's about to be a mother.
He's about to be an uncle.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I was
about to be an uncle-in-law, and the poor woman's mother can't drive. The poor child's mother can't drive.
Oh,
so I'm going to send him some support. Give me a second. You guys can continue though. I think I had to
pretending like a good guy for the cameras.
I think I had the Bucks winning.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm changing that. I still think they're going to win it. You're going to get Chris Middleton back.
Quick question for everybody: If Giannis wins the title this year, he's a top what player of all time? Because you know that means Finals MVP is there too. Man, I saw Colin was playing a Giannis or this guy in his prime game.
Yeah,
I saw it on Instagram, and it was like he took Giannis over Kobe, he took him over Kevin Garnett, Larry Bird.
When you look at just the accolades, though, it's gonna get scary.
Yeah, no, it's time to stop playing around, man. Like we got to stop giving these old coots disrespect.
It's gonna get scary.
Giannis is better than a lot of players, man. And I'm not gonna tell you.
Is he better than Wilt?
I've never seen Wilt play, so I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm just gonna say if you put Giannis in his athleticism in Wilt's days, man.
So if that's the case, David, is he better than Jordan?
Yeah, no, that's not, I don't even think you need to ask me that. Honestly, I don't even. Michael Jordan just doesn't move me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Bring Pops on the show, man.
So is he the best big of all time?
No, not yet. No, he's not better than Big Timmy Duncan.
I was about to say, is he better than
Colin
Tim Duncan?
took him over Tim Duncan too.
Oh,
yeah. No, he was. There was a lot of names that you wouldn't think.
I think Giannis is probably top 20 right now. But
I'm not gonna give
Kevin Durant. Was he on the? He was on the top 75 list, right?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
If he was, if he was, yeah.
That's two. That'll be 2 for him and 2 for KD.
Yeah, and 20.
Man.
Gotta pay the bills. Welcome back, brother.
What is he? 26? Giannis is 26.
He's 27. He's about to turn 20. He turns 28 this year. He's not young. Remember, his prime started later than.
He's not young.
Or not. Huh? Oh no, 28 is. You're looking. I mean, not as much behind you as in front of you, especially for a basketball player. Like we're talking a guy like 20. By the time he's 28, that'll be what, year 10 in the league for him.
If Giannis is old, what is Chrissy?
I mean,
I really don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chrissy.
I don't know. I don't know how she caught the straight like that. Like and
that's what he does. And I'm
gonna say I wasn't trying to. I didn't even try to throw her under the bus. Like
I really don't care. I'm grown as hell, and I do not care.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's a cowboy.
All right, let's keep it going.
I understand.
I'm not sure where you gained from this, but
it's because he said it's more behind than ahead at 28. Like.
I'm talking about for Giannis as a basketball player in his prime. His prime is not going to last as long on the other side as it has up until this point, I don't believe. Like, because that would have to be another 7 years. I think he'll be prime until like 32. And then he'll still be a great player just because like how LeBron was, he was so far ahead of everyone else. That's like when you start to regress, you're still in front of those people.
Yeah.
But the gap just becomes smaller. And you start getting questions like, is KD better than Bron? It'll be like, is Luka better than Giannis? Or like, that's how it'll start. And then it'll fall into somebody's like how LeBron is now. Somebody is better than you now. Same way.
Yeah, I feel like Giannis kind of knows after a while he can't just get everybody spin elbows. So I hope his game, keeps progressing.
He's gonna try. Oh, look at D-Wade out there tonight, man.
Grant Williams almost caught a concussion in game 2.
Is he gonna sell his stake in the Jazz since the team's going down?
He's doing his last thing as the Heat lifer to get Donovan Mitchell over here, man. Tyler Hero's been a great player for us, man.
I was about to say, if I'm Miami,
you would do that,
huh?
You would do that
straight up.
I was about to say I would only do it straight up.
Straight up. I'm not giving you anything else anymore. I would have like last year. I would have gave you a lot more on top of it. Now I'm just giving you him.
I just don't think
that white boy fit right in Salt Lake City.
He just doesn't move me like that, but I don't think I trade Tyler over Donovan Mitchell, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So if you're Miami, you think Hero is worth more than Don?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what I would do is I would let Hero start next year. I got to see what he is as a starter, because if he goes to like 23, he was 21 this year. If you go to 23, 24 as a starter, you're just as good as Donovan Mitchell. I mean, like, why would I trade? I
wouldn't send Tyler to hell like that though. Well, Utah would love him, but
that's what I'm saying. That'd be heaven. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. Gobert, we hear is telling people it's him or me. Like, let's do it, baby. Let's make it happen.
It might be both, bro. I might wall out.
They should rebuild. They just like Utah's one of those teams that they're just happy to be there. Like kind of like how the Pacers were for like the last 8 years. We're a decent team. We're happy. But fans get tired of that eventually. Like if we're not competing for it all, man, like ain't no point to just show up.
Chrissy, has your championship prediction changed at all? Has anybody moved you?
Who did you have, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
I had the Grizzlies going to the finals. Remember? And y'all all slandered me. And that's totally fine. But I said this like before the playoffs started.
She did.
So
yeah, I'm not saying she did.
But you were just saying like, oh, they won around.
They haven't. Yeah, but they haven't.
I had them win that too.
They haven't. Like my opinion hasn't changed about them. I think they're still performing at a high level. I like the team a lot.
So how many games do they beat the Warriors in since they have to win the finals? How did they win the series?
The game one should have been theirs, but they took their foot off the gas. So that should have been them. They shouldn't have split at home.
Can I counter?
They got to steal one in Golden State or San Francisco, wherever the hell, Chase Center. They got to steal one there in order for me to keep faith that they'll win this series. But realistically speaking, I can see the Warriors winning in 6. But
I'm gonna say, I was just saying in general, like you said, the Grizzlies should have won game 1. They let their foot off the gas. I think the Warriors did the same thing in game 2. So I feel like this series was gonna be split.
But regardless. The Warriors haven't been playing like, and granted, them niggas can flip it like a switch. But I feel like they haven't been shooting well like they had like throughout these playoffs. And I think I heard you say Clay was a good guy. So
a great guy.
You said good guy earlier.
No, great is worse. Yeah.
Great is worse. I'm sorry.
They laughed at me.
Nah, because he said that on the night Clay dropped 40. So I was like, nah, man, he still got it.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing it for me. And then he bricked those free throws.
But he hit the game winning 3 before that. I'll give
him. He did.
He said F them free throws because Ja missed a layup when a poorly designed play by whatever.
That was actually a good design.
I mean, if I was Clay, I'd say the same thing because I was the one that guarded not at the rim.
It was a wasted play.
And this is what I told Amir and Ian, Rashad, and Jordan. Just because Ja hits those types of shots all the time, you don't know this is different.
Not that one. Not that one. Nah, not that one.
I'm about to bring him up on you. Just because Ja hits those kind of shots all the time, they're still hard shots, and especially with the moment and the time.
Even him closing out the game last night,
you just got to do better than that, man.
He did the same thing last night. He took tough drives. And
like Jaws, like I don't hate it, but like I said, once you inbounded to Brandon Clark, you're cooked. Like you knew he wasn't shooting that Jane, so you're just going to double job.
Andrew Wiggins ended him yesterday. It was pretty terrible.
He had 10 and 6 though. Shout out Brandon Clark. He crossed the line, like Steve Kerr said. He broke the code.
Why do I feel like you're saying that sarcastically? Do you not?
Yeah, I don't think Steve Kerr is a great coach either, but.
It was a dirty play.
It was a dirty play, I think.
It
was definitely a dirty play.
It wasn't dirty. He was going for the ball. Let's be real, guys. Come on.
People say that all the time when people are going for the ball, though.
Why would he got him good, but
he got him really fucking good.
No, like he got all of this.
And going for the ball this way.
Like
he was running this way and cleared out with his arm that way. That's not going for the ball. I got to be honest with you. That is not going for the ball. Going for the ball, I can run like this. I don't have to swing back here to stop other people from getting the ball. It's not basketball. That was a dirty play. And Draymond's had his fair share of dirty ones. I
gotta find that inside the NBA clip. He completely went out there and was honest about it, man. He said, "I've done some pretty heinous things during my day."
Which that's what I'm saying. He has. He's not going to deny that. But
two was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
People call it dirty, and it was dirty. That's fine. Draymond's had dirty plays, but that was also a dirty play. If we're being honest, you don't come up leaking from that if it's not a dirty play. Like, maybe he probably didn't mean to do that, but I don't think the intention was basketball related. Like I said, you're clearing out the other way of the ball. Like the ball is headed this way. You're throwing your arm in the opposite direction. Like, how can you say he's going for the ball? You know what I mean?
He didn't even complain about it. He was like, I know what I did.
He made this stupid looking face, but they all do that. They have to do that. The what to the ref to where it's like, just got to do it. Even if I know I slapped the crap out of buddy, I'm going to just do it just to do it.
All right. We can bring up the closet and the disrespect and get out of here. Anybody want to go first?
Remind me the closet again? Is that the
somebody needs to hang it up? Yeah, man. They washed up. Need to go ahead and let it go. We're giving a lot of options during the podcast, so you can choose one of those if you want.
Get creative. You can go down to sports.
I guess I'll just start with one in each sport that we talked about. I'll say Clay and Bill Belichick. Clay can hang it up because he's stunting Jordan Poole while sucking, which, like David said, it's just he's double killing the Warriors, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Kuminga get time over him next game. And then Belichick, man. How many horrendous drafts do we have to see in a row until we just call it what it is, man? N'Keal Harry, their first round pick of how many years ago, is just being waved in front of teams and no one's biting the bait, man. Like,
no interest.
It takes really, really bad drafting for a first round pick, not even 3 years later, to be unwanted by the other 31 teams. It's just insane.
Shout out Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, Seattle was cool with Drew Lock. Like, they're just cool with it.
I mean, hey man, hey.
Like, they're not even trying to fix it. Like, not Baker though.
D'Angelo Russell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, forever loading. It's long live. He really had a run. The Nets seemed like a decade ago. That is over with, bro. He's just not that guy.
He's got done so dirty by other teams though, but it's bad. It's looking bad now.
It's just not that guy. Like 12 points a game, 33%,
and them shots.
It's just not. It's not what you want to see. Like, it's just not. This is long live. It's bad. This is bad hoops. NFL.
I can't say anybody hang it up just yet.
Tyson got the clip for me. Yes, sir. Shout out there, bro.
The coming out the closet clip? Or?
I've done some egregious things in my career, and I'm very honest about them when I do. I didn't expect to get ejected there, so I wasn't going to put myself in a place where
egregious.
He knows he's about that.
Things in my career, and I'm very honest.
I mean, he kicked Steven Adams where the sun doesn't shine.
Where the sun that does not shine.
I mean,
I like that one.
I'm pretty sure he knows he's made some questionable ones, but that doesn't mean, you know. How did y'all feel about him flipping off the fans? Did y'all mind that? Or?
I
mean, he got elbowed in the face, and they were.
I wouldn't think you would, Dave, because you were all about the Karl Anthony Towns, Russell Westbrook thing. So
you can long live Cat too. Yeah, that's tough. It was a tough one.
Yeah, that's from a Cat truther too. So it's really hurting.
It's a tough one, but it's really hurting. I think Russ had worse playoff stats. So.
Nah, but Cat just got to stop faking, pretending like he's somebody he's not, man.
No, I agree with you. That post game interview where he was like, "You could tell it was not you."
Like, boy, you know you don't talk like that.
You could tell I'm not really happy. More work to be done. Like, bro, shut up, bro.
Bro was giving kisses to the crowd after the game.
That's what I said. Kisses to the crowd is the round for me, man. Y'all lost in round one, bro.
Then he kissed himself. Yeah, no, he's a little different. Yeah, he's not a good dude yet, but it was tough. It was tough.
But two dudes who really need to just hang it up, like seriously, like retire, like please, sooner rather than later. I'm just looking at the stats, man. It's a two-piece. DeAndre Jordan and Danny Green got to go collectively.
Yeah, I seen Jimmy Butler jump out of his shoes on a Danny Green pump fake. He made it. But it was tough. It was just like, damn, bro. Like, why you jumping like that, bro? Chill.
Yeah, bro. Danny Green shot a 1 of 10 tonight, and they had a plus minus of negative 18.
Yeah, no, I mean, DeAndre Jordan is too obvious. It's not even funny anymore. Like, that's a media narrative that's being carried now.
I know.
When you sent the text, DeAndre Jordan's getting playing time, I could just only laugh because I knew it's not positive.
No, I was in the gym looking at the TV, and I seen his face, and he was like by the scores too. I'm like, bro, no way.
And then JJ Redick came on there and said, "I love DeAndre. That's family, but I just don't know if at this point in his career if he should be, getting minutes." It's bad when your teammates have to openly admit. They had the Rockets, what's the name? The Cavs coach, JB Bickerstaff up there. He used to coach Harden in Houston, and he's not trying to say nothing negative about Harden because that's his guy. You can tell he's going out his way to not mention the fact that Harden is washed, even though we all know it. He's not saying it because that's his guy. When your guy openly comes out and says, "Nah, man, it's over," it's like. It's done. JJ came out there and said DeAndre's no longer one of them, man. One of them NBA players, man. Somebody called him the worst NBA player that gets consistent minutes.
Charles Barkley had the best bar, man. He didn't even really mince words too much. He was just like, man, it's one hell of a career. It's over with, bro. That's just nothing left to give. There's nothing more. Yeah, it's tough. He's watching. Then the disrespect.
Was it halftime or post game?
Post game.
Oh, if it was halftime, it would have been hilarious.
No, it was post game. It was post game. When them box scores came up and negative 22 stuck out, they lost by 8. So.
There was a plus 15 with them all.
That's a bar.
Doc came out and said, "No, we're gonna continue to start DeAndre. Our guys believe in him."
Yeah, I mean he's been a good guy for a while now, so I'm not gonna mention Doc.
The Lakers time should have showed you that was the end. He was done.
And then disrespect. I don't know if this was new, Chrissy. You can tell me, but I watched an Amari Cooper interview with Cleveland, and you guys' front office is pretty bad, man. I'm just not gonna lie. You can see real sadness in his face. Like he didn't want to leave, and he was.
Are you talking about his initial presser when he got signed to?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it again today.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to leave.
It just brought me back. And it was just like, man, bro, you guys are some bad people for real. Like, that's kind of wild.
It's them.
I mean, you're
sitting.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're sitting in the stadium right now.
Oh, I have this as my background because my room is a mess, so I don't want my room to show. And this is the only one that I had, or it was that or bricks. So
that's all good. And then
bricks is crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got to choose the bricks.
That's all they had on here.
And then
I'm sorry, I didn't say my hang it up, but y'all already.
Now go ahead.
It's all good. DeAndre Jordan.
No, it was James Harden.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's time. It's been time.
It's a lot of Philly. It's a lot of Philly closets.
Yeah,
no, this is before he went to Philly. Like it's just it's time to pack it up.
Oh, and then one more, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I got disrespect.
I don't care about what he does on the floor, man. I'm tired of seeing, bro. PJ Tucker gotta go, man.
What?
I'm tired of seeing the effort. I'm tired of seeing the effort. I'm tired of seeing him run around. I'm tired of seeing him dive.
The effort is crazy.
I'm tired of seeing him dive at that loose ball.
But when I say Kyle Lowry, he's that.
Because Kyle Lowry has like 13 and 8 when he does that. PJ Tucker will have 4, 3 boards, 6, like 4 fouls, and he'll dive for a loose ball. And, like, nah, bro, I'm tired of seeing it, bro. I'm really tired of it. So
when I get upset, Kyle Lowry
he fought for a couple offensive rebounds.
I'm tired of bro.
You could have sworn that was like his.
And I know he still has the impact too. Like a lot of teams will take him. Like, I understand.
All right,
I'm just tired of seeing.
I got to disrespect though, real quick. This is off sports. David Dillard, Tyson Dillard, the Dillard brothers.
Man, you didn't do it.
This is different.
Bro.
This is different.
Been on a run all week,
I got WWE not too long ago, $55.
Never stick to sports.
$55.
No, exactly. I'm disappointed as well.
I'm talking about the game. I spent $55 on WWE 2K22. They told me they'd run with me, and they abandoned me.
That's your fault. Why would you buy WWE 2K in this day and age?
My friends right here, my brother right here, up in your top left, told me he was gonna play with me. His younger brother. Since we're
doing this, I might as well chime in.
Oh my god,
David literally doesn't know what he's doing.
The NFL draft was at 8:00 Amir was in Waldorf at 8:15.
I said you get it at any time.
Oh yeah, him too. I played 2K with him by myself yesterday. He is absolute garbage.
I was told that people would play WWE with me, man, and there just was no love. So it is what it is, man.
Text me and when you want to play. Any advice to anybody watching though? Get you guys some good friends. Chrissy, for if you don't know, these the people you play fantasy with last year are deciding to kick balls around,
including we're playing FIFA and he's gonna cry about it.
They're kicking balls around.
He's gonna call us lame.
Like I asked them, like, bro, I asked them, bro, you're trying to play something, and they'd be like, nah. But the moment they start talking about kicking, I mean, that's why FIFA's gone now. The game doesn't exist after this year, and I praise God for it.
Are you serious? This is the last year?
They're done?
Yeah, they lost the license. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh man.
Amen. We praise God.
Yeah,
you know somebody else. I'm gonna say somebody.
Put that up. No, put that up, bro. No, put that up. No, put that up, bro.
We'll throw him in.
Keep crying, bro. Put that up.
Who was that?
Got blocked. No, Darnell said he was crying and he blocked.
Crazy. Yeah, no, I have no interest in kicking a ball. That's just not what I'm into.
He'll dribble one though.
So God bless them all. I hope they are. I hope they have fun. We can wrestle, Amir. We can get on that ground and really tussle it out. You know.
He won't play with you.
I mean, remember what I taught you, okay? Make sure you know your post. When a guy is banging you, okay, you want to make sure that your defense.
The ones who you could really feel their body are the worst defenders.
Who said that? Is that Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
One of his better takes when a guy's banging you.
Well, he's got some bars. He's
been wild pause afterwards.
Yeah, the look right directly into Shaq's face is the crazy part. He knew what had been done, man. He just said,
and Charles had,
yeah. Shaq gave him an AO. Like you're
he just started. Just started laughing in place. Like, I mean, like he was laughing and trying to keep his body from moving. It was just
laughing in place is a bar. I'm still in that. That's a good one.
It was just tough to look at, man. He was probably ready to give out one of his bad takes about his title back in 2001 when Robert Horry hit a shot for him. Others. He loved, that's his favorite bar. My others. If my others didn't step up, I wouldn't have any championship.
Oh, yeah, shout out Shaq too, man. He let Kenny Smith know he's some trash. We need more of that.
You see this? Y'all see his legs?
Yeah, I was gonna say
his ankles are like almost non-existent.
Disrespect right there.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip where he told Charles Barkley, he was like, Google me, and Charles Barkley was like, I did. It said something not found or something like that, man. They disrespect Kenny on the regular.
Needs to be more of that. Need to add more good players to these shows. Like, someone needs to talk to Dan Orlovsky sometimes. And I like Dan, but it's like, brother, man, calm down, dude. You gotta take a breath.
You're not that guy, man.
Yeah, you're not that guy.
Steven, y'all saw Mad Dog shut up and drew? He is since that Max
he's
Kellerman
definitely
movie.
been that guy. He's always been the show.
After he brung up Bob Cousy,
I got Cousy in his top some.
It was top 5, I think. CP wasn't in there, but Bob Cousy was.
Racism.
It was just a hot take. Yeah, it really was. Then Chris Paul went out there and went 14 for 14. I'm pretty sure he called it a decent game. Like he's just not trying to hide it. So
then nice disrespect. You guys all know him, Dario. He's the worst person I know. I'll stand on that until the time changes. This play's take suck. As a human being, he's just not adequate. So
not adequate.
Yeah. Other than that, I have nothing else to offer. I don't know what's coming up, so I don't know when
they might be washed, man. I hope this is consistent, but it's not.
I don't know when they'll hear from us again. I told Chrissy the other day, man. It's
at the heart, right?
Yeah, she heard me out. It's tears in my eyes, but I have nothing else to offer, man. At Points Made podcast. We thank you all for joining us as usual.
Fun times.
It's always a good time.
All right, man.
Likewise, thanks for having us.
I'd like to have one of those 1-of-1 sweatshirts, but
it was a gift.
I guess he doesn't know what 101 means. All right, take us out.
That's a good way to end it. I like that one. That's a great way to end it. From disrespect award to that. Perfect.